everyone, especially to those who are keen to know more about teaching in New Zealand. I have collected some questions from people interested in coming to New Zealand to teach, and here are some of the questions I will be answering based on my personal knowledge and experience. So let's move on to the first one straight away. From Marivic Rose: do I need an NZQA assessment, IELTS, teacher registration if applying for a teacher aide position? No, teacher aide position doesn't require a degree, although having a training or background on teaching would be a great advantage. You don't need to have these. Teacher aiding is not a high-skilled career. In fact, you may apply after finishing high school, but this will only be open to those with an open work visa or for NZ residents only. So you cannot use this job as a pathway to come to New Zealand if you are still living overseas. From Alma Karandang: if you get level 6 in the NZQA assessment, can you still land on a job in NZ? There are Filipinos who came to New Zealand just recently as residents already. Although their NZQA turned out to be level 6 because of their residency status, ECE centers were able to give them a chance with a condition to study early childhood education since they weren't ECE graduates. But if you're still outside New Zealand, the chance of attracting employers would be very slim to none. The advice to my niece in 2019 who got this level was to go on discretionary pathway, which requires her to undertake a refresh program. Please contact the Teaching Council for more accurate steps to do based on your specific situation. From Happy Arevalo: how can I follow up my pending application with the Teaching Council? My case officer is not responding to my emails. I don't have personal knowledge about the work of those people in the Teaching Council, but with many teachers around the world wanting to give New Zealand a go, I can imagine how busy they could be. I reckon they are prioritizing those who are renewing their registrations and those with employment offered already, so they start teaching with a current practicing certificate. With your case, just give them a few days to 1 week before following up, inquiring whether they've received the additional documents they were requesting you to submit. Send another email just in case your first one was sent to their spam folder. Or if you can ring them, that would be okay too. From Candy Mint: is social science major in demand in New Zealand? There will be a few, but not too many hiring of social science teachers in high school, unless you are open to teaching in primary school where social sciences are already incorporated in reading, writing, and inquiry, or in maths if possible. Simply visit Education Gazette website every now and then to check for any social science position that will pop up from time to time. Also check out TKI to familiarize yourself with the New Zealand curriculum, particularly in teaching social sciences. And it's best to know more about the history of New Zealand if you want to be attractive to hiring school principals. From Annabelle Saul: can I process my NZQA in NZ? Definitely yes. Many had processed their papers in New Zealand, including myself. From Jean Maranan: can I land a teaching job in New Zealand with teaching experience in elementary and high school in Japan? I think yes, so long as you get registered. Teaching jobs in New Zealand are open to everyone who gets registered. I had colleagues from India, South Africa, China, Mexico, Italy, Japan, Australia, Fiji, UK, America, Tonga, Samoa, almost in any parts of the world. So long as you get registered, you'll be good to go. From Valerie: how can I get NZQA-IQA Level 7? Only NZQA assesses the papers of professionals like teachers, doctors, nurses, electricians, etc. who wish to come to New Zealand. They compare your qualifications, that is your completed degree, to the qualifications of similar degrees here in New Zealand. They will look at the quality of the school you've completed your qualification from and the dates as well. If your university in the Philippines has a high status of accreditation like the University of the Philippines or West Visayas State University, you are more likely to get at least level 7. So, my advice to those who are going to colleges or universities in the Philippines, check the school you want to enroll in. Make sure they are highly recognized with Commission on Higher Education. From Jacqueline Katahum, what's the first step to teaching in New Zealand? I've already made a short video on the first 3 steps to to get registered as a New Zealand teacher. Well, actually depends on your visa and the sector you want to teach in. If you're on an open work visa or resident visa and you don't mind starting as an unqualified teacher or as a teacher aide, then just go and apply to schools that are hiring these positions. But if you want to be a qualified teacher or to teach in primary and secondary, you need to get registered. So you must go through the process of NZQA assessment, IELTS, and teacher registration through the Teaching Council. From Cheryl, New Zealand curriculum po. I'm assuming she's wanting to know more about New Zealand curriculum. So here's the website I'm going to add in the description to visit and have a read through. All the subjects are listed in that website up to the secondary level. For each subject, there are 8 levels for the basis of student achievement. Let's say year 1 and 2, level 1, 3 and 4, level 2, year 5 and 6, level 3, year 7 and 8, level 4, year 9 and 10 is level 5, year 11 is 6, year 12, level 7, year 13 is level 8. But in my case, since I'm teaching year 5, 6, and some of my students are a bit low, I would actually introduce a little bit lower level so I can help them catch up with the lesson. And the last question I would like to answer, the most common question I get from time to time: how do I become a teacher in New Zealand? There is no one exact answer to this because it depends on one's situation. If you're applying from the Philippines, these are my recommendations. Have your papers assessed by the New Zealand Qualification Authority. Check the link below to know more about it. Pass an English language test. Also, check the link I'm adding here. Contact the Teaching Council for registration. Ideally, you have at least 2 years of relevant classroom teaching experience. If it's online, I don't think they are going to recognize it, but try contacting them. They have the last say. Link will be added here as well, so do check out. Search for teaching jobs on Education Gazette, Paid Me Jobs, Indeed, Seek. So this is it for now, and thank you to those people who raised up their queries in the comment section of my post on Filipino secondary teachers in New Zealand. If you have other questions that were not addressed here, you may leave your comment down below and I'll try to answer them in my next one. Thank you so much for watching and getting some ideas from this video. If you do like my content, please hit that like and subscribe button so you'll get notified of the new videos I'll be posting when I get a chance. I would greatly appreciate that. It would really be a big help to this channel, and I would be encouraged to keep creating useful content that will help you grow. So I hope you stay tuned. Kakite! Kia ora, everyone. Why?
Why do you say it? What do you say? Kia ora, everyone.
How should I say? Kia ora koto?
Kia ora. Kia ora. Kia ora.
Kia ora.
What? Kia ora? There's no Q. Kia ora.
Kia ora. It's kia ora.
I'm calling my mama.
Kia ora, everyone. Sit back. Comment. Help out.
Jake Wallen.
What? Zealand.
Remember that Laika? Laika.
Ah,
Si Laika kilala na si Jake Wallen.
Who's that?
yeah.
Okay, I've already made a short video of
AA Ron.
I've already made a short video
CD
on
Nice.
Okay, I'm gonna edit this.